Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining this free masterclass on heal skin diseases naturally. And I hope my voice is clear and I'm audible to everybody. You can write in the chat section yes or no, whether I'm audible and my screen is clearly visible or not. Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you all for giving your precious time and joining in today's free masterclass. Let's move ahead. Next slide, please. With the Wellcure introduction first. So, Wellcure is an digital natural healing platform where we regularly host group coaching programs, live workshops, many free masterclasses. We also offer e learning courses and personalized coaching with our doctor and nutritionist team. We also provide free guidance on free recipes, so which you can easily explore on our website, that is www.wellcure.com. And you can also download our mobile application, that is Wellcure, where you get 850 plus recipes, which are healthy recipes, which are absolutely free. Moving ahead with some ground rules. Next slide, please. The session will be conducted in English language only. Questions will be taken up towards the end of the session. So if you have any questions, please put your question in the chat section. And don't worry, we are going to take up your questions towards the end of the session. Please keep your questions relevant to today's agenda only, and do not post any kind of a marketing and promotional messages. And please be polite in your communication. Any participant not following the rules will be removed from the session. So, next slide. What will you learn today? So, today we are going to understand skin as an organ. Today we are going to, talk more about the skin diseases, some common skin issues, what are some of the autoimmune skin conditions. We are going to talk about the root cause of skin diseases. We are going to talk, can these all these kind of a skin diseases, can they be reversed easily naturally? And we are going to share some natural healing journeys with you so that you can experience or get a kind of a faith on the natural healing. We are going to share with you three initial action plans, so that you can start your skin healing journey right from your home. And we are going to introduce you to a Wellcure skin health program. Now, moving ahead, let's welcome today's program expert. So, today's expert is Shubha Rajesh Kalan. She is a natural health coach in Wellcure. Plus, she is a certified naturopath from Nature Cure Institute, Nasik, and she has done her certification in natural health coach from Institute of Mahayoga and Natural Hygiene, USA. She has 8+ years of experience in naturopathy and healing patients who are dealing with diverse ranges of skin issues. Moving ahead, so welcome, Shubha. The session is over to you now.
Thank you. Thank you, Anjali. Thank you, everybody, for joining in today. Good evening to you all. Welcome to the session, Heal Your Skin Diseases Naturally. And today we will be discussing about various issues as Anjali was introducing you. What is a skin issue, how you can treat it naturally, what are the few pointers that you can take from this session today. So yeah, keep your notes ready so that you can jot it down. And of course, at the end of the session, we will be having an open discussion wherein you can ask me questions, or you can also keep putting it in the message so that we can take it at the end of the session. As the presentations keep happening, as I keep explaining things, you might have some doubts, which you can start typing and putting it in the message bar, and we can take it at the end of the session. So welcome once again to the session. Your skin is the largest organ of the body. It's a sensory organ that helps you feel the heat, the cold, the touch. So, being the largest organ, it also is the external part of your body. So, you're more worried, when there is any skin issues, and also that since it's there all over, it's from top to bottom. the skin is there. So what happens is any small minor issues in your body also, you can see it on your skin. It reflects on your skin, uh, right from the shine of the skin, the texture of the skin, and of course various other issues are there. Of course, the small bumps, pimples, and even more serious issues. Everything shows up on the skin. So your skin is a reflection of what is happening inside your body. It's an external part, but that is very, very important for us because we want to look good, and a little minor ailments outside really nags you down. Yes, so skin, when you see, it has lots of functions. First is protection, protection against any kind of injury, like a mechanical injury, physical injury, thermal injury, or injury from hazardous substances. Yeah, it's a protection. It acts as a protection organ. Then, of course, absorption. It helps in absorbing. It produces the vitamin D with the help of the skin, and the UV rays of the sun, it penetrates to through the epidermis. So that's how the vitamin D, which is a very important hormone of our body, also is produced with the help of skin. Okay, so absorption of the UV rays. And the skin is so smart, it knows how much it has to absorb also. Of course, there are people who might abuse and overdo these things also, which is not good for health. But when done in the right way, your skin knows how to absorb it for the best of your health. Then excretion, of course, it's an excretion organ also. It excretes toxins with through your sweat. And very importantly, it very important part actually, this is to regulate the heat in our body. Your body has to have a particular amount of temperature. Whatever the temperature should be on your head should be the same on your other parts of the body, your hands, your legs, your abdomen. So the skin helps in regulating the temperature in your body. It also helps in keeping your body hydrated. Yeah, so as I said, keeping your body hydrated, it also helps in preventing moisture loss. So it makes sure that the moisture that is lost, it's uh, controlled in a way. So these things, this is what a normal healthy body, uh, the skin of a healthy body person, a healthy person should be functioning in this way. But of course, as I said, it's also the largest immune system, so it detects infections, detects minor ailments immediately. So we can also say, though it's the largest organ of the body, it is also the first or very strong immune organ through which the body talks to us. Our body communicates with us in every ways, right? Through different ways, like from the time you have to go to the washroom, you come to know you want to sleep, you're tired, you sneeze. I mean, everything your body talks to us, but it's through the skin that your body talks to us maximum. So you may feel that the skin is a single organ, but it is made up of various tissues. So it's not a single structure, but it is various tissues which collectively, there are various layers, which collectively form what you call as skin. Okay, so go to the next slide. So, very, very basic, we will talk about the anatomy of the skin. Epidermis, which is the external, the one which you can actually see. It's the top layer of the skin, which wears off. So, it's a very good news because every 28 days it renews. So, if you are having any problem on your skin, and if you get into a good diet, good routine, definitely the external part, the epidermis, is renewed and replaced with healthy skin. So it's a good news, right? See, so God has made our body also so beautifully. So good nutrition will make sure that the epidermis, the unhealthy epidermis, if at all you are having, is shed off, and it gets renewed and rejuvenated and replaced with healthier ones. So that is the epidermis part, which is the top layer part. Then comes the dermis part. It includes the sweat glands, which play a very important role, as I was saying, the heat regulation, the temperature regulation of the body. This happens in the dermis part. So, if a healthy body should have a temperature which is almost same throughout the body. Yes. So this is taken care of at the dermis level, and then comes hypodermis. This is the bottom part, which has many important functions like storing of energy, storing the connecting the dermis to the muscles. All this happens in the bottom layer, and the sagging of the skin also happens at the hypodermis level, which then of course get you can see it in the epidermis level. So when you see a smile sagging on the skin itself, you can make sure that you're aging quite quickly, because it's already at the hypodermis level where it has started, and it has started showing on the epidermis level. So then of course these things also can be reversed, with proper diet, proper routine. It's not just diet. What we put inside our body through our mouth is just one small part of it. There are so many other things also which has to be taken care of. So this is a very basic idea of our skin anatomy. Now, what kind of skin issues here? Many of you might have come because you are suffering from some issue. So of course, so these are few like eczema, acne, vitiligo, lichen planus, psoriasis, acne, bruise, urticaria, and many other allergic reactions to certain things. All these are there. It's just names actually, how it presents itself to you in different ways. So these are just names given just to identify what it is. Yeah. And then, of course, we have some nagging issues. The previous ones were the chronic ones, and these are some nagging ones, which develop over a period of time, like dark circles, wrinkles, hyperpigmentations like blemishes, warts, acne, blackheads, whiteheads, and these kind of issues. These are all the nagging skin issues which we deal in. So, of course, most of us, the moment you see some skin issue, the first thing that comes in mind is what medicine to take, what lotions to apply, what topical lotions can I apply just to take care of it, because we feel since it is the external part of the body, just application is good enough because it's just external. But as I was explaining before, the external is just a mirror image of what is happening internal. So we'll discuss about that. So what is the treatment? And most of these skin issues are autoimmune diseases. What is autoimmune is wherein your body's immune system, by mistake, it considers the normal skin tissues to be something it needs to fight. It thinks it is something foreign. Yeah. So it starts attacking the healthy, normal skin tissues. This is what happens. And then, this causes blisters, this causes wounds, itching, dryness, various other issues, some kind of bumps. These kind of things start coming, and you start itching, and then blisters, and then it keeps increasing. It, keeps becoming more and more severe. So there are various reasons why this autoimmune conditions happen. First is hormonal changes in our body, then some stress, anxiety. If you are using a lot of medications for various other things, yeah, so that may also lead to these kind of um, um, conditions in your body. But finally, the root cause of all these causes is also one. We will discuss about that also. Yeah. So, conventional treatment for autoimmune disease, what we normally do is anti-inflammatory drugs. What does these drugs do? It helps in reducing inflammation and pain. Now, inflammation itself is a beautiful system by the body to, protect that area, when that area is inflamed, the body wants some protection to that area. That's why that inflammation happens. It's a natural phenomenon happening. But then what we do, we take anti-inflammatory drugs to reduce the inflammation. So we are actually not allowing the body to protect itself, and we are giving these anti-inflammatory drugs. And then high doses of immunosuppressants. Now, what are these immunosuppressants? These immunosuppressants are something which, as the name suggests, it suppresses the immune system from attacking the healthy tissues. As I was explaining, autoimmune, what it is. So it suppresses the immune system from attacking the healthy skin tissues. But finally, what happens is um, these are the medications which actually put your immune system down. It makes it all the more worse, these immunosuppressants. And the name is so beautifully given, it tells it all what it is. So the use of immune system suppressing drugs are used by doctors. Yeah, steroids are given. Again, that play havoc with your hormones, especially if it's a young girl or boy who is given these kind of steroids. It creates havoc even for women. I mean, for that matter, anybody who is given steroids, it creates havoc in their body. Then antihistamine also is given to suppress allergies. And then doctors say, oh, you have the skin issue, maybe some deficiency. So they may give you something what they consider that you are deficient in. They may give you those medicines. So they try to treat your deficiencies, by which probably your skin health will get better. Like in case of diabetic people, they give insulin injections. Yeah, because the insulin is not working well, or the body is not having the insulin. So, you take insulin injections. And then when you have pain in your skin, paracetamols, painkillers. So all these things are given. This is the conventional treatment for autoimmune disease. Now, this is a very important question. Do you want to depend on these medicines lifelong? When you go to a doctor and when the doctor says, you have to take this medicine for a month, you take it for a month, then you again go back saying, my condition is still the same. Or you say, yeah, my condition is getting better. They reduce the dosage. Maybe 1 month they reduce your dosage. And then after the third month, when you go and you say, now I feel perfectly fine, at least 90% fine, and the doctor says, okay, now you can stop the medicines. You have been treated. And then what happens? After 3, 4 months, you go back to the doctor saying, once I stop the medicines, those issues have also started coming back. And now it has come even more severely. Yeah. So what? Doctor will now give you a higher dose of the medicine, some other name or some higher dose, some other component in those medications. And this happens, the cycle keeps happening for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, the cycle getting better, going back, getting better. And then finally one day the doctor says, now you have to take this lifelong. And you say, okay, okay, as long as my condition doesn't show up on my external part of the skin, I'll take it lifelong. Are you okay? Because what are you doing with these medicines? Have you changed your lifestyle? Have you changed your diet? Have you changed your routine? Have you changed yourself to a holistic way of life? No, you're just having medicines which are suppressing the symptoms. Yeah. So, are you okay with it? Are you okay with just suppressing the symptoms, or you want to work on the root cause? Now, I was explaining all these issues for autoimmune diseases. I said stress, hormonal problems, medications, all these things, right? But I said one thing, no matter what the cause is, the root cause of all these issues is one, and that is toxicity in the body, accumulation of toxicity. So that is the root cause. So, do you want to work on the root cause, or you just want to keep popping pills which are suppressing your immune system? And tomorrow, if even if a mildest flu somebody is having around you, you catch it in a very, very, it's very hard on you. Yeah, because your immune system is not working at all. It's totally suppressed. So again, medicines for flu, then other bigger issues keep happening, and then you are always in the clinic for some issue or the other. So do you want to work on the root cause of whatever the issues are? As I was telling, there are so many side effects of the medicines that you are taking: weakness, constipation, loose motions also, vomiting, headache, tremors. You feel a little slight palpitations in your heart, back joint pains, body pain, abdominal pain, lethargy. Yeah, you feel very tired and bored and sleepy. Even if you sleep for 10 hours, when you wake up, you're not happy, you're not having a very happy morning. Yeah, so these, and you always feel like you're, in a drug, I mean, it's a drug, right? Finally. So drug addicts or those who are into high alcohol, how do they feel? Gloomy, right? Totally detached from what's happening, not understanding, a state of confusion, illusion, all these kind of things, irritability. These are the things that happens. So yeah. So these are the side effects of drugs which you have. So what? So these things I think many of us know, and that is why we have all assembled here to understand naturally how I can treat, because many might have gone through these things that I've explained. Many know these are how it is going to be, and they know the consequences and they want to reverse it in a natural way. So what is a natural way? What next? Understand the root cause of these kind of skin conditions. So what are the root causes? Poor hydration, bad eating habits, unhealthy eating patterns, low fiber intake, and lack of physical activity, stress, lack of sleep, smoking, alcohol, drugs, excessive intake of medications. So these are various causes of these kind of uh, issues, like root cause of all these issues. So know the root cause of skin issues. When the body is toxic, the toxic blood gets sluggish. It doesn't travel and reach out to all the parts of the skin. So when the toxicity happens, what happens is your blood is very important, which flows through the body. Yes, it helps in throwing out the toxins also. Also the lymph, which plays a very important role in throwing out the toxins. And when the blood is not able to reach out to all parts of the skin, naturally there is accumulation of that toxic in one part of the body, which creates lump, some kind of inflammations and all those kind of issues. It's like when a free flowing gutter is there, when it's free flowing without any blockages, it flows nicely. But if there is a blockage, what happens? It settles and starts stinking. The same thing happens. And the blood, when it is becoming toxic, it's not able to flow happily, freely, all parts of the body. Yes. And then it shows on your skin. The skin issues are what we see as a result of elimination happening through the skin due to heavy toxicity in the body. Our body is so beautifully made by nature, made by God. There are so many elimination channels in our body, isn't it? The liver, the lungs, the kidney, and the skin. So when the other parts, other elimination parts are not able to perform completely, or if they are overloaded by toxins, that is when the skin has to be called upon for releasing these toxins. We will hear this the later PPT also, later slides. Yeah. So the organs that help in throwing out the toxins, that detox our body through sweat, through the lymph system, through the kidneys. Yes. and the large intestine, which helps in removing the leftover from the digestion, and the liver, the lungs. These are the various parts which help in removing the toxins, right? But yeah, but when they are bombarded with too much of toxins, what happens? The skin is called upon for removal of toxins. And that is what you see on the external part of your skin, the toxins that are coming out. So, how to deal with the situation? Just topical application is enough. Injections on the steroidal injections and antibiotics on the creams and all these are, is it enough? Let us read this. The skin is an integral part of the body and depends upon the general system for its supply of food and to carry away its waste. Okay, so as I was explaining, skin is a very, very big immune organ also. So whatever is happening inside is shown outside. And it's not just an external part, it's a very integral part of the body. And if the whole body, the internal part of the body, if it is clean, the skin is clean. And the health of the skin majorly depends upon the internal health. Yes, the general health is very important. So external application is not just enough. Okay, so many have this doubt. Okay, so we are dealing with such severe conditions. How can we reverse it by just doing a natural therapy or not taking medicines? Because these days everybody wants a quick fix, isn't it? But they forget, in the name of quick fix, where they are popping in pills, they forget that they have been doing that for months and months and months, years also. I've seen people having these kind of psoriasis and eczema for years and years. Okay, so please believe that natural way of healing is fastest and the most surest way of healing. This is the healing journey of a 7-year-old boy, Ayansh. He was suffering from psoriasis. He had shifted country, and his mother saw this happening in his body, under the neck, under the armpits, everywhere, the joints, the groin area, thighs, behind the knees, elbows, everywhere. And within a month, the child was totally treated, and the child is still very, very healthy. It's been like 3 years now, and he's very healthy. This is a very beautiful transformational journey which I went through with the child, and it was amazing. And this is my journey as a naturopath, as a natural health science coach, as a healer. This is my daughter Riddhi, who was suffering from eczema when she turned 8, 9. You know, that age when this hormone change happens, and that is her healing journey. Anjali, can you play it for us?
Hello, my name is Riddhi Rajesh. I am the daughter of Shubha Rajesh, who is a nature cure practitioner and a certified naturopath. When I was around 6 years old, I found out that I had eczema, and I started noticing a lot of rashes on my body, and it became very painful and unbearable from time to time. When I was told to do a skin intolerance test, which is basically like an allergy test, I found out that I had to avoid a lot of fruits such as apples and watermelons, tomatoes, etc. And I was also told to be put on steroids, which is obviously not healthy for such a young child. And this is when my mother thought that she should take things in her own hands. She started doing a lot of research and put me on a very natural diet for a couple of months. And After about 2 months, I saw immense changes in my body. My eczema cured, my skin started glowing, and in general, my eczema got cured. And that is the power of nature cure and nature healing.
Yeah. Thank you, Anjali. Back to the slides. Yeah. So that was Riddhi, and this is another uh, young boy, young man, 29 years old, Ashwin Tiwari, who was diagnosed with this issue, Shambhak purpura. He is a pharmacist, and he thought, yeah, okay, so I'll just take medicines as doctor suggested. He took medicines, it was fine, and then it came back again. Initially, it was just these red patches, but when it came back again, he started getting muscular pain. That areas were hurting him really well, badly. And doctor said blood is not clean, this, that, and he started thinking he's got blood cancer or what. And within 10 days, actually, he started feel the pain had gone within a week, and within 10 days, it had become totally light. If you can see this before and after, you can see the transformation. And this is how much time it takes if you totally follow nature care with complete trust and belief. And it's very simple, it's very simple. Even the animals follow it. It's just us who need to sit like this and understand actually how to go the nature's way. Next slide. Okay, so is natural cure better than medicines? Now that I have explained the side effects of medicine, you might all be convinced that natural way is the only right way to uh, treat yourself and be healthy. What we do in the natural way, we are not basically actually treating the issue, we are actually trying to raise ourselves, the positivity in us, the positive health. We are just increasing it. We are all health. We all have some amount of health in our body, right? That's why we are all sitting here. We have it. Some may have 35%, some may have 50%, some have 70%. What we do by changing our diet to some extent, modifying our diet, doing certain routines, bringing in some routines in our life, is when you do this, from 50% you become 70%, 80%. We all have scope in us to improve the positive quotient of health. And that's what we do in nature care. We are not cutting off a symptom, we are just making it ourselves so brighter. It's like switching on the light in a dark room. We are not reducing the darkness, but we are increasing the light so that it becomes light, it becomes bright. So that's what we are doing when, the natural way of treatment. Okay, so yes, of course, natural way is better than medicines, because medicines only control, suppress the symptoms, control the disease, and doctors tell you that you have to take it forever if you want to be in a controlled level of health. Yes, but nature care totally treats you. And there are lots of side effects also in medications. Toxic overload. Medicines have their own toxicity because they are all chemically formulated. They add up to the toxicity in your already toxic body. All right. So, what are the initial plans that we can do? Now it's getting more and more interesting. Some take backs for you, some pointers for you from the session is what are the things that you can do to reverse these kind of health issues? I mean, these kind of skin issues, whatever that may be. Firstly, the alkaline detox juice. Okay. Then some hydrotherapy. What is hydrotherapy? Therapy with the help of water. Is it just water? We'll talk about it in the coming slides. And then, of course, intermittent fasting. Next slide. Okay, so alkaline detox juice therapy. What happens? It helps in balancing the pH level, okay, the alkaline level and acidic level. We need acids also in our body for digestion of food, but there has to be a balance in the alkaline and acidic levels in our body, right? You can't have very high alkaline also, you can't definitely have very high acidic level. So there is a pH level which has to be maintained in the blood. So the juice, these kind of juices help you maintain the pH level in the blood. It helps in hydrating the body. As I said, the root causes of many issues is because of poor hydration. So when you start drinking these kind of juices, the hydration of the body also improves, and it hydrates the body at the cellular level. You know, inside each and every cell gets hydrated. Definitely that will have miraculous effect on the skin as you keep doing that on a regular basis. It helps in nourishing the body as well as helps in reducing acid reflux. Many people who are having skin conditions which are very, very chronic will also be suffering from either migraine or acidity or acid reflux or gastritis. These kind of issues they might be, IBS also they may be, because it's all interconnected. It's all interconnected. So when this juice you drink, it nourishes the body and helps you reduce acid reflux and also improve your health, which helps in bringing down the diseases. There are various recipes for alkaline juices, which we can discuss. Next slide. Yeah. So just for you to understand what kind of juices we can drink. Okay. So first and foremost, you can have some vegetable juices which are not very concentrated. You have to dilute the vegetable juices like bottle gourd, ash gourd, okay, and banana stem juice. You can have durva grass, which is also called Bermuda grass. You can have those kind of juices, spinach and mint juice. Again, all of these have to be diluted with water and you can consume it first thing in the morning. Drink it slowly and let it mix with the saliva. I wouldn't recommend mixing of various things, ABC juice and all, apple, beetroot, carrot. No, I don't believe in mixing of juices. Keep it as simple as it is so that you can get the best of the juices. And we don't recommend fruit juices. It's always mostly vegetable juices, herbs and leaves juices mixed with water, because we're not drinking for taste. Of course, they are tasty. They don't taste bad, but it's not for taste. It's not for the luxury of the palate. It's for good health. As I said before, it helps you at the cellular level. Okay. Now, next point is hydrotherapy. Yeah. So, what is hydrotherapy? As I was telling you before, it's hydro is water, therapy is no treatments. So you can use wet packs on the places where you have these kind of issues, whatever that may be. Is water alone hydrotherapy? No. There are so many vegetables, yeah, which have water in them. All the vegetables have water in them. So you can use them. You can use some leaves, like neem leaves, to apply as paste. So here you can see the picture. You have to grate a cucumber and apply it on the affected area. This was done very, very effectively for Ayansh, which I showed you previously, who was suffering from psoriasis. So you have to grate a carrot, apply it in the part where you have the issue, cover it with a wet cloth and let it stay for half an hour. And after half an hour, remove the pack, throw off the cucumber and wipe the skin. Okay, if you don't have cucumber, you can use zucchini, you can use grated tomato, ash gourd, bottle gourd, and as I said, neem leaves. No, these are the vegetables and leaves. You can use Bermuda grass. You can use a bale patri, which has that three leaves. Bale patri it's called. You can use that. Nightshade leaves you can use. These kind of leaves you can use for treatment. But best is grated cucumber, which is easily available, which is not very expensive also in India especially, and also neem leaves, which is present abundantly everywhere around our area. We can just pluck some leaves, blend it nicely into a paste and apply it in the wherever you have the issue. Next slide. Okay, so you can start your day with the detox juice, and you can apply the pack, twice a day or once a day. Okay, as is okay for you, time at the time permits. But remember, when you're using a wet cloth over the pack, do not keep the pack for more than half an hour. Okay, so certain things are a must to remember, because there is osmosis happening. Okay, we don't want a reverse osmosis happening, so we have to follow certain rules when you're doing all these things. Then third most importantly is fasting. There are various ways of fasting, and there are various myths, various notions, various understandings, various misunderstandings about fasting also. So it's a fad now. Many people are following it in different ways. Some are benefiting, some have other issues because they don't understand how to fast. So what is fasting? It's like, in a layman term, going without food, not eating food for a period of time, isn't it? That is called fasting. But food does not mean just food. Food means anything in the internally. Many people say I'm on a fasting mode, and then they have tea, coffee, and other things. No, it's only water that you are drinking at that period of time. That is called as fasting. Now, what happens when you fast? Your digestive system comes to a rest. The first and prior function of a body, we as a human being, we have so many functions: work, children, husband, wife, other activities, neighbors, social. So many things are there in our life, right? But the first priority is taking care of ourselves, taking care of our kids or family or mother, parents, whatever that is. Yeah. So we have our own set of things to do. Same way, our body, it's a machine, it has a first priority. That priority is digestion. That is the first thing that the body has to do. After that, of course, resting, repair work, rejuvenation, all these things are there. But resting can happen only if the main work is over. And what is the main work? Digestion. You keep eating, your body has to keep digesting. The motor is on. The digestion happens. And by the time the body is done with the digestion and wants to relax, wants to repair, whatever problems you have, again you're bombarding it with food. Again the motor starts. So is the body able to repair? It's not able to repair. So when you're fasting, means skipping a meal. It may be breakfast, it may be lunch, it may be dinner. You are skipping a meal. Okay, so some may skip breakfast and lunch, some may skip just breakfast. There are people who skip all the three things in one full day, like a 24-hour fast they do. So many different ways of fasting. The main prayer intention is to give digestive rest to the body so that the body can repair. Okay. Okay, my voice is too low. Is it the same problem for everybody else also? All
No,
right.
this.
You can hear, right? All of you? Okay. So it's performed. Now, it's not something related to nature care only, this fasting. Fasting is something which has been performed culturally, historically, culturally, religiously also, like in the sense Hindus fast on Navratri, yes, Sankashti, Chaturthi, and all these times. The Christians fast during Lent, Muslims fast during Ramadan, right? So they have their own names of fasting. Their ways are different. The hours are different. Some, in Christians during Lent, they don't fast, but they give up meat. They give up alcohol. They give up all those kind of things and stick to fruits and vegetables and grains. To some extent. Some totally stick only to fruits. There's so many different. As I said, it's very different types of fasting people do. In Sankashti, Hindus, what they do, they fast for the whole day and night they break the fast. Okay, so religiously we do this fasting. Okay, historically also we have been doing fastings for various things. And medically, that's what we are talking about. spiritually, of course, for each god, favorite god. Okay, today is my favorite god's day, so I will fast. People do that. All right. So this fasting is something which has been derived for various things, but the main reason remains is health. Especially in Hinduism, when we understand it better, olden days these were derived, created only so that people fast every 15 days, if not the whole day, if not 2 days, just for half a day. When you keep doing it every 15 days, what happens? Your health is maintained. There is a balance. 10 to 15 days you're eating, 1 day you're fasting. So there is a balance happening every 15 days, every 10 days, or every week, whatever the case may be, however you may be doing. So there is always a balance and you are maintaining the health, which is very, very important. Okay, so it's not something which is something newly derived, only the name intermittent fasting has been derived, but we have been doing intermittent fasting for various reasons. So, what is intermittent fasting? It's a gap between two meals, as I said, which has to be increased. So if you're eating your dinner by 7 and you're having your breakfast by 9, instead of 9, have it at 11 to start with. And then just skip breakfast directly and have your lunch directly at 1. So you're increasing the gap between two meals. Having said that, remember there is no tea, coffee, or dahi, or chaat, or all those things coming in between. Oh, I was intermittent fasting, but I just had a tea. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Okay, only water is what you are supposed to consume. Besides that, there are various other things you can consume, like the sunlight, the air, the breath, exercise. These are the things which you get consumed. When you exercise, you're breathing in, you're consuming that, and you're becoming more healthier, especially if you're fasting. All the more it works on you beautifully. All right. So it can be 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours, and if you really are a pro at it, slowly, you can increase it to 24 hours also. We don't recommend fasting beyond 48 hours, all right, unless there is some naturopath who is guiding you every day, all right. So digestive rest gives time to the body for cleansing the toxic overload. All right. Langhanam parama aushadam. Somebody was asking here, why fasting? Langhanam. Langhanam means what? Fasting. Parama means supreme. Aushadam means medicine. Fasting is the best or the supreme medicine of all the medicines. Simple. You having a flu, the best thing to do, just don't eat anything. Don't have medicines also. Only when you want to have medicines is when you have to eat also, because otherwise acidity, gas, all those issues, right? So don't have medicines, don't eat anything, just rest. Rest is very important during such times. If you're having a fever, just sleep, rest, mentally, physically, emotionally, and food-wise. Rest, total digestive rest. You give your body, and you can see yourself coming out of the flu easier and faster than others. And the best thing when you do that is next time when everybody is coughing, you are just giggling. You will not get affected by it, because when you treat yourself naturally, the flu, the next time when it attacks you, your immune system is so high, it cannot attack you. You have a shield, you have a barrier, it will not touch you. Okay, it's beautiful to understand. When you actually do it, you'll realize it. All right. Yeah, next slide. So, 3 points to remember. First, alkaline juice with which you can start your day, and all the problematic areas, apply packs, which I explained. You can also use other vegetables, not vegetables which are pungent or which are a little no too like lemon. Don't use all those kind of things for your skin, yeah, because they are very, very strong. So use like cucumber. How is it? It's mild, right? We don't want something very sweet. We don't want something very bitter. We don't want kareleka juice. We don't want it because it's not palatable. You are drinking it as a medicine. You don't need to. Drink things which are very nice and easy to consume. Yeah, which is very, very non-violent to us. Emotionally, physically, mentally, it shouldn't be violent on you. You shouldn't be drinking the juice. "Oh, I have to drink that." No, you have to drink it happily. Okay. So those kind of juices. Then hydrotherapy, places where you are having issues, you can apply the vegetable juices. Even water is also fine. And intermittent fasting. To start with, these are the three main points. Of course, there are various other things which we discuss in our courses, which we will start very soon. But from this session, if there are three main points which you have to remember and which you can start working on without having any kind of side effects, are these three pointers. Start working on them, and definitely there are our courses which will help you, guide you, and we'll all do it together also and try to be each other's friends when we are tackling with our own issues. Also, we can do that in the group. Next slide. Yeah, so if you want to work on the root cause, as I was explaining, what is the root cause? Accumulated toxins, high toxicity, acidosis in your body. So this is the root cause. If you are having hormonal issues because of which you have autoimmune diseases, what is the reason for that hormonal issues? Again, toxicity. Why is it that one girl has got puberty, both the girls have got puberty at the age of 12, but one has so many issues, pain, this, that, irregularities, clots in the periods, whereas the other child is very normal. The age is the same, they are studying in the same school, maybe they are sisters also. But why? Because of accumulated toxins in one body. So though you may blame the hormones, but finally the root cause is the accumulated toxins. Same with stress. Every child studies. Why is it some children have to take it so much on their head, and other child does not? Because the you are what you eat, you are how you behave in your everyday, from the morning till night. You have a late morning, laid back attitude, definitely it works havoc. You have wrong things to eat. You don't come out of the house for sunshine. You don't exercise regularly. It affects you. And then your ability to cope with the stress is affected. And that leads to immuno issues. That leads to skin issues. Finally, so what is the root cause? Again, high toxicity. So you are what you eat, you are how you behave during the day is very, very important, and that acts as how healthy you can be. Okay, so if you want to work on the root cause, next slide. Next slide, Anjali. Can I have the next slide, Anjali?
Okay, am I audible now?
Yeah,
Yeah, so I'm so sorry, my network just gone. Yeah. Okay,
yeah,
so shall I
yeah.
start from? Okay. Yeah, so I can see we have a lot of comments, right? So we are going to take questions in just 2 minutes, but before that, um, and there's one month live group coaching program on heal skin diseases coming up on 29th November, and it is a 1 month program, so it will start on 29th November and goes till 27th December. In this 1 month group coaching program, we when we are going to share a lot of things about skin healing, skin detox. Shubha will be there as an expert. So when you join this group coaching program and follow the diet plans, follow natural therapies like alkaline juice therapy, hydrotherapy, and many more therapies, you will see there will be reduction in your skin issues, whether it's psoriasis, eczema, itchiness, rashes, acne, or any other kind of skin issue you are having. You will see there will be improvement in your health, hair health. Naturally, your skin will detox. You don't need any kind of supplement and medicines. You are not only skin, but internally you are going to feel light and active Plus, skin issues are directly related to gut, like Shubha said. So you will see the overall improvement in your gut health, whether it's digestion, absorption, or elimination process. So in this 1 month group coaching program, we are going to share weekly skin healing diet plan. So there will be 1 month program. So every week, week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4, there will be skin healing diet plans along with skin detox recipes. There will be DIY skin therapies which are easy to do at home. There will be 3 live interactive session and daily WhatsApp group support. Now the discounted price of this program is 2000 only for 1 month, and the offer is valid till tomorrow 10 a.m. So, in live session one, we are going to discover the root cause of skin issues. We are going to identify habits. We are going to discuss some relaxing therapies. We are going to discuss the week one plan. And again, in live session through, there will be some other um, discussion which will be on 13th December, and live session 3 will be on 27th December. So there will be 3 live session recording of all these sessions will be provided, and these 3 live session will be on after 15 days. So once in the beginning of the program, then after 15 days live session 2, and towards the end of the program there will be again live session 3. So who all can join this program? So if you are suffering with acne, eczema, lichen planus, urticaria, psoriasis, hives, bruise, any other kind of autoimmune skin condition, then you can definitely join this group coaching program, because we are not going to tell you any kind of a medicine to take or any unusual thing to follow. It's just all practical and easy to do things that we are going to tell you. Now, if you don't want to come for the group coaching program because you are little more sensitive and you want to discuss these kind of issue personally with Shubha, then you can come with us for the personal coaching program where everything is personalized, from detailed case study, from personalized approach, um, to the holistic approach. So it's not just about diet, it's about what's your sleeping pattern, stress issue, gut issues, therapies to follow. And there will be no unnecessary skin test or allergy test or blood test we are going to give you. There will be no expensive supplements that we are going to tell you to eat, because already there is a lot of physical and emotional level kind of a burden you are going through. So we are not going to put pressure on anything to do, but yes, we are going to tell you to follow those things that are easy to do, practical to do, and naturally beneficial to you. Now in the one-on-one consultation, there will be for 1 month there will be 3 personalized video consultation. Health assessment form will be given to you, detailed customized diet plan, natural therapy, and the WhatsApp support will be there with Shubha. Now, here are some successful healing stories that you can see. So earlier, the picture we have shown, the child of 6 years who was suffering with psoriasis. So before, he was pus filled rashes expanded throughout the body, medication intake was there, but still there will be no permanent relief from all these issues, and a child who's just 6 years old. But after following nature cure, after just a week of 1 week, they started observing that the rashes has reduced gradually. All the rashes went away from the body, and presently the boy is not having any kind of eczema and successfully not taking any kind of a medication. Moving ahead with another journey of Titiksha, and in this see you can see that she also having a lot of nail fungus issues, dealing with her immunity problem. But after following the nature cure, after following the Shubha's guidelines, what to do, what natural therapies to follow, she quits all her medication and her fungus problem, and she has also improved her immunity. It's all gone naturally and permanently. Currently she is not following anything, not following any kind of medication, but she is following the routine what Shubha has suggested. Moving ahead, so the 1 month discounted price is 2000 rupees. And if you want to come for the personal coaching program because you think that you want more of a kind of a personal attention, then you can come with us for the personal coaching program. And it's just at rupees 4000 rupees. The offer is valid till tomorrow 10 a.m. You can scan the QR code and register for the personal coaching program. uh, Khushi saying this course not available in Hindi. Khushi, no, the course is not available. But if you are comfortable in Hindi, then I would suggest you can come for the personal coaching program with Shubha, where you both can communicate in Hindi, and she will explain to you in Hindi only, right?
Yeah. In fact, even if she wants, she can join the course. If she can manage a bit of English, and wherever she has doubts, she can ask me and I can explain to her in Hindi.
Yeah. Okay. So, melasma. Can we
Yes.
take melasma hyperpigmentation?
Yes. That is skin irritation basically, and it's also because of hormones, fluctuation in the hormones, as I was explaining. So yeah, melasma is also you can.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
know.
so I have shared the link for the group coaching program. You can register for the group coaching program. Okay, Vijay Lakshmi is asking, ma'am, diet, will this diet cover vitiligo?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So if you are having vitiligo issues and not currently on many or heavy kind of a medication, then you can come for the group coaching program. That will be, yes, Revati,
Autoimmune.
all, yeah. So autoimmune
Yeah.
diseases we are going to cover.
Yes. Pimple. Yes. Pimple. Acne. Yes.
Okay.
Pimple, acne, and all. Actually, I just have a patient who's the welfare patient only. In 4 days, she could see that the acne has started, drying off. For me also, it's a big achievement. After 3 days, on the fourth day, she's writing to me this, ma'am, my acne has started drying off. It's a beautiful thing because, uh, and each patient also is very different. Each one's ability to deal with the issue is different, and how the diet works with each patient is different. And having, as Anjali was saying, if you have any issues in the group to discuss. If you want, you can also come and join personally so that I can handhold you personally, and we will have a everyday WhatsApp, understanding, what's happening. Like it's like a commitment that you're giving me every day, ma'am. I did this, or I'm planning this. What changes I can do? After 10 days, you can tell me your difference in your health, what is your achievement, or any kind of issues that you have. You can discuss it personally on the personal chats with me. So personally, if you have as some are shy on the group, so you can join me personally also. Or if it's a chronic issue somebody is dealing with also, they can join personally also. Yeah. Any other questions, Anjali?
Yeah, we have questions. Are we going to? So I don't know the disease. I have purple acne down my skin.
Okay. Purple acne. Yes, it covers visible novel hyperpigmentation, of course. Yes, autoimmune. Yes, all we are discussing about autoimmune only all this while. So,
Yeah, I think if it's
aloe
covered on.
vera gel helps in managing acne and inflammation. Yes, you can apply aloe vera gel also, but again, it's not just application as I was explaining. That is just external. Internally also you have to. So both together, if you do, as today we were discussing about hydrotherapy, right? So in that, aloe vera gel also is one of them. You should know how to use the gel properly, and you can apply it also, and work from inside too. White spots on the face since last 5 months and still there. Yes, you can work on it. It's just 5 months, so please take a charge of your health and work on it. But coriander water on empty stomach. Yes, you can have coriander water if it is a green coriander leaves that you're blending and drinking. You can have it, but you have to mix it with water. What if one has hormonal changes due to vaccine? Yes, you have done the harm, but it's okay. You can reverse it by changing your diet, doing some detoxing thing for your body. You can definitely do that. Very poor digestion. Yes, this diet, this the whole routine that we are talking about helps you. Digestion is very integral part of your health, right? So that is definitely going to be reversed, be it constipation or be it irregular bowels or even irregular periods. All these will be taken care of when you're. Since I was explaining, it's not just the skin, it's your general system that we are dealing with. So when you have minor other issues, whether it is migraine, whether it is acidity, whether it is periods issues or any other issues, that is automatically taken care of along with the skin issue that you are dealing with. So yes, dark purplish acne down my knees. Okay, you can send a picture when once you join the program, and then we can work on it definitely, and we can have a before and after picture after a month, and we can understand and analyze the how much success it is this 1 month. Yes, this 1 month is something wherein you learn a lot. It's not like this 1 month is not something, it's not a treatment plan. It's a coaching plan wherein you learn so many things at the same time you're getting treated also. So it is theory and practical. And this theory is not something which is just for this issue. Okay, I have acne, so this. So if I have psoriasis, what? It's not like that. Or if I have flu, or if I have diabetes, these are certain modifications we are doing in our health, in our lifestyle. So it works in so many things. So this learning of 1 month is going to be there with you forever, and you can share it with your family also. That's the beauty of this session. Okay, tell me about, yeah, ma'am, is blue tea good for vitiligo? No, I don't suggest any tea for vitiligo. Sorry. Can we have coriander water while fasting? When, as I said before, fasting means only water. So many people asking about coriander. Alkaline water can we take? No, I don't suggest alkaline water. You can just have water by itself. Uh, Great lecture. Thank you, Rajesh. Pimple rashes due to sunlight allergy, even tube light is causing it. Can you address? Yes, of course. Start working on the hydrotherapy thing that I was explaining. You can apply some tomato paste or cucumber paste on it and work from inside as well. Change your diet. Yeah. So these are the things you can um, do. I can't fasting. All the more reason then you should fast. Okay. All right. There are very more questions about fasting and all. See, fasting is a very, very amazing thing that you can do for your health. But having said that, it's a very, very delicate thing. It's something which has to be dealt with also very carefully. We have a whole lecture on fasting once you join the coaching program. As I said, it's a coaching program. So we talk in length about fasting, what, when, how, what duration, or everything. After fasting, what, before fasting, what, all these things are explained in detail. And we as a group also fast together, So, and share our experiences on fasting also. We can do that. So you will understand more when you join the course. Okay. Please suggest for clear and healthy skin. Few pointers that I explained today, like fasting, detox juices, hydrotherapy, all these things start using it in your everyday this, and you can definitely see a clearer skin. Can we apply paste daily, ma'am? Yeah, if the requirement is there, only then. Don't just apply every day. If you have an issue, apply. Yes. Soaked black raisin water. Okay. Anything. Repeat the juice. Can you repeat the juices? Okay. Like ashgourd juice, bottle gourd juice, any green leaf juice, Bermuda grass, that is Durva grass that we call, bale patri leaf juice. No, these are all to be diluted with water. Lemon water, no, I don't recommend lemon water. About ABC, I spoke. I think we have covered most of the questions.
Yeah. So those who are asking about can we take this blue tea, orange juice, lemon with psoriasis, eczema, let me tell you that one, like Shubha explained, that one standalone thing will not going to help, right? Curing your skin issue from the root cause. We have to work upon on a holistic approach, right? So whether it's your diet, physical activity, your sleep routine, stress plays a major role in skin issues. So all these things will be taken care in the 1 month group coaching program, because it's even hard for us to explain all these things in one intro session, and then it's very much overwhelming for you guys also, what to follow, what not to follow. That is why we have designed this 1 month group coaching program, where we are going in a very step by step approach along with the group, along with the motivation from an expert, from other participants of the group, when they start sharing their meal pictures. So yes, Kavya, stress and skin are related with each other, but how, there is a major theory behind it, right, to make it explain it to you. So I'm sure you want to work upon your skin health, whatever it is, right? It can be reversible naturally. Don't go into false statement or marketing gimmicks like taking supplement or medicines, because it eventually make your other organs suffer. Okay, so I hope we have covered most of the questions. We have shared the registration link in the chat section. I'm again sharing the 1 month registration link in the chat section, plus I'm going to share the coaching link, that is the personal coaching link, in the chat section. If you have any queries or any queries or confusion related to the program, you can contact our teammates, Sanjana or Swati. I have shared their contact detail in the chat section. So thank you everyone for joining us in today's uh, session, giving your precious time to us, listening to us, and asking so many queries. And thank you so much, Shubha, for taking all these queries, explaining it very well in a very easy language. I hope you will join the group coaching program, and we will see you,
Thanks, Anjali.
yeah, on 29th. So, any last words, Shubha, from your side?
Your health is in your hands, nature is in your hands, and it's almost free. You just have to understand how to use this precious gift from God, gift from nature, and not live in a state of desperation with the help of medicines. I wouldn't say with the help of medicines. Actually, it's a pain. It's not a boon. Medicines are never a boon. So reverse your whatever issues you have and learn the true essence of nature care in this 1 month coaching program. It's just 2,000 rupees, but you don't know how much you're investing on your health when you're paying that amount. And this is not something which you can, get it from textbooks, because this we are actually learning it here. As I said, it's a coaching program where we are doing theory also. At the same time, we are practically doing it, and not only practically doing it, I am there with you doing the same thing, and we have so many other friends in the group doing it all together. So we have a lot of sharing and caring happening there, understanding each other's issues. So it's going to be an amazing session, amazing learning program for you. So you should definitely join this and get the best of it. That's it I want to say.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Shubha. Take care. Bye bye.
Thanks, Anjali. Thanks, everybody. Shubhra.